Now, to be fair, the Nitro cars are supposed to be back on track at 6 p.m., so it's not going to be after dark when they run, but that should stretch the shadows across the racetrack and make it a little better. Tim Wilkerson, Chad Green, a couple of Mustangs that operate as teammates. Tim's son is the crew chief for Chad Green over in the right lane, the Bond Coat, Boxo Tools car, Summit Racing Equipment, and Tim, part of that Skag Power Equipment, the Maynard Wilkerson racing team. Joe Maynard getting more heavily involved. Tim Wilkerson's been in the winner's circle a couple of times. He said early in the year, he said, I now have no excuses. I've got the budget to test, to experiment, to do what I need to do. We'll get a little help from Dick Levi and LRS. Tim Wilkerson would certainly like to get off to a hot start here in the countdown. Joe and I talked about it on WFO Radio earlier in the week. I don't think, if you're a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 player in the countdown to the championship, I don't think you have to win this weekend, but you have to show up. You make a semifinal, get yourself a couple of points in the bag. You do not want to have an early exit.
No, round one eliminations, the first race of the playoffs, especially if you're further down to the points like these cars are, is pretty hard to climb back from.
.392, 328 miles an hour for Chad Green. Wilkerson goes 4.009 at 299 miles an hour. Wilkerson's car got through the middle of the racetrack out there, but it looked like it had some unhappy pipes closing in on the finish line. There's no question the flames are down a little bit early. Chad Green, 3.920, 328. That's going to put Team Bondcoat number one for the moment. And I'm looking forward to getting another look at that. I want to take a little closer look at Tim Wilkerson's machine.
Yeah, the incrementals certainly show that Tim Wilkerson, while he wasn't going to run quite what Chad Green was, should have been at least in the high 90 range here. And here's another look, NHRA.TV and the Sunoco Vision. Tim off the line first. That doesn't really matter in qualifying, but if you watch that orange Skag machine, they're through 330 feet. It's got a cylinder out.
Yep, definitely had one out there. Started pushing him over against the wall a little bit. Tim chops his throttle just a tick early. 4.009, 299. Currently, that's fifth. So Chad Green, 92.0, number one. John Forrest, 92.5, number two. Blake Alexander, 92.6. Or make that 96.8, 324. He is number three.